Thank you very much. My name is Joe Lima. I live at 70 Seneca Avenue, and I pretty much listened attentively about what you guys have to say. And one of the things that stuck out to me, Jonathan, was that you guys were talking about the transfer station, and the representative mentioned something about money, and you came out and you said, money is not the problem, we can get the money. What do you mean by that?
I believe I said money is not everything. Money shouldn't be it shouldn't outweigh certain considerations. The health of you and your family and the health of your community, I would say, is worth more than $1 million. We shouldn't worry about, if we want to take proactive steps, there are ways of doing it. We can all sit down, look line by line at every form of spending. Okay, we can take $5 off here, $5 off. We can find it, but to go with that mentality of revenue, we need to make up for revenue. That just leads to finding dumb ways of filling that gap.
But things today cost money.
Of course,
right?
Of course.
Okay, so it really puzzled me when you said, money's not a problem, we can always get the money. So the first thing that came into my brain was, you were talking about politicians reaching into your pocket, and you gave me that idea that you're going to reach into my pocket because the money is not a problem. That's what I got out of it.
Okay, that's not what I was trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that the money shouldn't always be a concern for certain issues.
True.
All right? What we should focus on is efficiency in government. If you think that every government is being run efficiently and that every penny is being used to its utmost, it's not. And we can find ways of working creatively to find efficiencies in the budget and to make up for those gaps.
30 seconds if you want. Okay.
Unless...
well, I want to get Carlos.
No, because thank you.
Okay.
I'm just curious, have you looked at the $9.6 billion budget and line by line and understood how it works, and have you found efficiencies?
Yes.
So I think we're really right now, just if you wanted to address it. We can do
money,
that after.
Money, you're right. Money isn't everything, right? But it ranks right up there with oxygen. We need to make the best use of what's there. But you can only cut so much. I mean, if you grab a piece of steak and you just cut and cut and cut, you're going to get to the bone. There's going to be no more at some point. And although this is a $20 trillion economy of a country, although we have $9.6 billion budget and several $billions a year that move through the Rhode Island economy, there's not a whole lot of disposable income. So we do have to get creative. And the digester that you were talking about, there's one in Massachusetts or New Hampshire, I forget, that I'm supposed to go visit soon. We're looking at all alternatives, but guess what? It's not going to just find itself in Pawtucket. We would have to buy one. We would have to do something with that. And if anything, we would have to transport it there as well. So there's going to be a cost. There's always a cost. And so what we need to do is we need to find creative ways and lessen our carbon footprint, but at the same time, we need to figure out how we're going to fund that. So I'm all for health and wellness of our community. And there's things that I've worked on that will demonstrate the desire that I have toward that. But it doesn't happen all at once, and it takes time.
30 seconds.
It takes time. Mr. Lima, do you have another question, or am I responding to?
No, it's fine.
He asked me a question. Can I respond to that?
After we're all done, I just want to make sure everybody in the audience that wants to ask a question can.